Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline.
Here we go.
For the Atlanta Hawks earlier this season, they were the winning team in the last matchup against Miami.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Well, watching the film, I thought they did a great job playing with energy.
It's blocked by Shaq. They recover it. Pass to Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to go on Buzelis.
Man, Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now Irving, following McGrady's three-point attempt. Over Daniels, and it's Irving missing. McGrady outside. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses.
A shot's good from Irving.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket. Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Irving double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And the Hawks with possession here. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 6 points.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And how about the emergence, Stan, of Dyson Daniels as an elite wing defender?
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think what happened with Dyson Daniels is he just got a chance to step into more playing time. And as he got that consistent time, he showed that he's not only one of the best defenders in this league, but he's got more offensive skill than people thought he had also.
Here is Shaq after the Heat pick up 2. 6 to shoot. Hart. At 3 off the mark. The Heat trailing. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And here's Shaq, following the 3 from Tracy McGrady. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Outside Daniel. Fires from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And that one is good. Irving's got 8 points. And Miami has possession. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
And it's Daniels with the rebound.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. 8 points for him.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his three ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier. Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's Irving. And it's blocked. Driving. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 10. Left side, O'Neal. The shot's good.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
And while many teams are a revolving door of head coaches, Stan, the Heat have valued continuity.
They absolutely have. Erik Spoelstra is one of the longest tenured coaches in NBA history. Only Greg Popovich and Jerry Sloan coached their teams longer, and Spoelstra has had great success, leading the Heat to 6 finals while winning 2 of them.
Here's Irving, following the 3 by Miami that went in.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Here's McGrady. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. McGrady's got 15.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
43 seconds left in the first. Here's McGrady. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Here's Irving, and no good. The try spell continuing for him. Here's McGrady. Good D by Thompson.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And so it's Miami. With
2. Atlanta. 16.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Pass to Whitmore. A 3 ball. Just 5 to shoot. Driving inside. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Stan, Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Down low. to the inside. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
To the paint, Holland. The rebound by Richard. Pass to Shannon. They double him with Green. Out to the wing. In the corner, it's Whitmore. It's stolen by Green. A pull-up. Rebounded by the Hawks. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. To stand both the 23 and 24, their first overall picks coming from France. Risa Shea, the top selection by Atlanta in 24.
Look, and I thought Risa Shea just got better as his rookie year went on, and he's going to continue to improve from year to year. This guy can shoot the ball, he can defend, and he really improved his passing as the year went on.
Here's Edgecombe. Inside. Here's Richards. Jams it in off the great move.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And stolen by Whitmore. The three-pointer is right on target. Whitmore's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And the wide-open shot from Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
And he drives in. Holland. No good on the three. The Heat leading by 14. Here's Edgecombe. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the middle. And Green slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Diving in. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And, guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now here's Middleton. Nothing on the board. Takes the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:21 left in the first half. Pass to Whitmore. Offline with his three. The Hawks trail by 13. To the paint. Here's Risa Shea. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
Well, Risa Shea has decent size, and he uses it well at that time to put points on the board.
Here's Whitmore. Hands it from downtown. Whitmore's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked him.
Kick ball.
Ripped away. Fires for three. And it's Ricochet with the rebound. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance. At the line here.
Number 15.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop. Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
The assist.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Whitmore. Good on the three-point shot. Whitmore's got 11.
This strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Irving's shot is good.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Pass to Whitmore. It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Miami Heat enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
Here's Thompson after Tracy McGrady's score. O'Neal. It's sent back by Edey. And so it's Atlanta with it. A 12-point game. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Ricochet. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Doubled by Hart. Back to McGrady. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Now here is McGrady. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Buzelis. And the foul is called. They intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Back to McGrady. 5 on the clock. Thompson comes with the double team. Beyond the arc. Pass to Edey. Now McGrady. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. McGrady's got 23 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Irving for three. Here's O'Neal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Edey picks one up.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
And Hart has it in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Hart's got 5 now.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Here's Buzelis, and the layup falls. 10 points for him.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
McGrady outside. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Alvarado. Now Buzelis, covered by Irving. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Miami shooting their first foul shot of the night. Stan, March 2025 marked the passing of the great Dikembe Mutombo. 4 of his 8 All-Star appearances came as an Atlanta Hawk.
And he also won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards in Atlanta. 4 in total over the course of his career. A tremendous player, but even more importantly, a humanitarian and a statesman for the game.
McGrady outside. Down low. Irving with the steal. A solo fast break. And finished off by O'Neal.
And when Irving is feeling it, he's untouchable. A prime-time scorer who can spot up as well as create for himself.
Sinks the triple. 15 points for Buzelis.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Irving from long range.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
To the wing on the left. Back to McGrady. Over Hart. The shot by McGrady, no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Thompson misses. The Heat leading by 17. Pass to Alvarado. And here is McGrady to the left side wing. Here's Buzelis. And Irving pulls it down. Thompson in the corner. Jacks up a three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable.
Oh, that was something else.
Are you kidding me?
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, guys. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you guys.
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Irving. Excellent defense from Daniel.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now, Alvarado. McGrady left side. O'Neal with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 19. Back to Thompson. To the inside. And finished off by O'Neal.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Here's McGrady. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Miami Heat out in front.
The Hawks, 58.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Heat leading by 17. Into the lane. Back to Whitmore. They set the pick. Clock at 6. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Pass to Holland. Middleton outside. Baseline try. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Savvy play by Middleton, making sure he got into the defense while going up with the ball.
He hits the second from the line. Here's McGrady. They double him with Middleton to the right side. Heat moving the ball around. Whitmore with it. Pass to McGrady. Miami needs to get a shot off. And it's Whitmore missing.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down. Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Screen by Jones. And it's Whitmore missing.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
McGrady. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, and he capped that one off with a little something extra, switching hands on the dunk.
He knows how to get some hang time there. Great play. Miami leading by 16. Now here's Jones. Pass to Edey. And here's Jones. Here's McGrady. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. McGrady's got 32 points.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
And finished off by Lively.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Whitmore. For the 3. Good on the triple. And the Heat lead by 16.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Right side Green. And stolen by Whitmore. Here's McGrady. Off target from three-point range. And so Green will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And Green slams it in.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Edey outside. And Lively over to help. 5 to shoot. And he cans it in.
The rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Here he goes. And last year, coach, for the Hawks ended in disappointment. But they're feeling good about this roster.
Well, they've assembled some exciting young talent, a real depth of talent at the forward positions. Once they mature, they could be dangerous.
Here's Whitmore. Beyond the arc. Outside Daniels. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And good that time.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Puts up the 3. O'Neal there for the rebound. The Hawks trailed by 14. Now Green. And he does not hit. On the wing, Whitmore. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Heat.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series. Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
And it's Miami's ball. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Back to Green. Left side, O'Neal. To stop the run.
Shaquille O'Neal.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin.